lot of people that I've talked to that have been in prison for a long time say they've met a lot of their best friends in prison. Is that,
Well, I met a couple of buddies. I mean, I wouldn't say they're my best friends, but I still keep in touch with two of them.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out to Chunk and Doug.
Chunk.
Yeah.
What up, Doug?
What up, dude?
Hey, Chunk, hit that truffle shuffle, bitch.
He's wider than he is tall.
Yeah, he's
And then-
my buddy's. He's 5 foot tall and 5 foot wide.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of like that girl on Willy Wonka, the blue one.
Yeah.
Okay, just like her.
Oh, hell yeah.
But he doesn't float, he
Well,
sinks.
with really short hair.
He's super thick, then.
He is so
thick.
fucking thick.
There's like 10 C's.
He's like a full Snickers.
Oh,
King size.
way bigger. He's like, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So, back to heavy metal?
Yeah, where were we?
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal, yeah.
Is
So-
the law.
Goddamn better believe it. Heavy metal is the fucking law. And if you don't agree with that, then you just need to tune out right now because we don't have time for you.
All right, let's take a 5-second break so these nerds can fucking tune off.
A moment of silence for the nerds.
A moment of silence for the fucking nerds that think Metallica started at the Black Album. Fuck you. Fuck Load. Fuck Reload. And fuck anything after that.
I just found out that Load is the album cover is actually blood and semen.
I always thought that the album cover was Guy Fieri's forearm.
It's real blood and semen on that album cover.
Oh.
I just found that out.
Who's blood and who's semen?
I have
Guy
no
Fieri's.
idea. Yeah,
Guy
probably.
Fieri.
It was the first time anybody has been taken to Flavortown.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Somebody called Billy Mays for the OxyClean.
Anyway,
Back to the heavy metal.
so while Jake was partying, doing all his things, and doing all that shit, I discovered heavy metal, listening to Metallica, Slayer,
Yeah.
and all the things that you find out early on in your journey through non-commercial music. Me and Shane went to a couple Casualties shows.
Yeah, a lot
together.
of Casualty
A lot of
shows.
Casualty shows. That was
Yeah.
one of the first shows I went to.
For sure.
Remember when who almost got beat up by the lead singer?
Was that Alex?
I think it was Alex.
It was probably
Peppers.
Alex.
Who,
Yeah.
Daggers?
That's-
Yeah.
So
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think he like
the guy Jorge almost whooped his ass.
who's not the lead singer anymore actually, but yeah, I remember them. I don't know what we were crazy back then. We would just wild out at those shows and throw beers on stage and fucking. We were like 16, 17 drinking beers out there.
Yep.
and getting fucked up, but that was a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep.
So, that whole thing progresses and you just dive down the bottomless pit that is like the legacy of heavy metal. And it's just something that always stuck with me. And I feel like once I discovered that, I had my thing and the thing that like I could really own. And as Jake was going through his thing, like I had my thing. And, as he was suffering through whatever he was suffering through and going through whatever he was going through with my parents, like I just had like my Slayer and Metallica albums. And it's very typical, but sometimes typical and cliche is what you need to get through the really hard times.
Yeah.
And I always wanted him there and always wished that like he could understand why this music was good and like why there was something there for you. There's something there for everybody. Like no matter what emotion you're feeling, no matter what you're going through, you can throw on any one of those classic albums and work through it. And it just stuck with me. And
So
for
you
some-
passed it to him?
yeah, for some reason, like when we started writing and corresponding with each other while he was in prison.
Prison.
Prison. He was
Thanks for keeping bringing that up like that.
Not the feds.
Yeah.
Not the
Definitely
feds
No,
though.
I just wanna make sure I'm correct.
I'm a bottom of the barrel fucking criminal.
he got a
Cockroach criminal.
He got a
Yeah.
music player, and he was able to buy like single MP3s. And
Oh, yeah.
And as I was writing him, I would like tell him to download shit. So I'd be like, download like some Nile, download some Metallica.
Nile,
Here's
yeah.
some Slayer. Here's like some Suicide Silence, or here's some
Yeah.
this
That's
or
why
that or whatever.
Slayer. Everybody should listen to Slayer. Die by the Sword.
And I don't give a fuck like who's out there. If you got like some shit to talk about it, the first Suicide Silence album is fucking amazing. I don't care how true you think you are. That shit fucking rips. But anyway, Jake had that on his iPod or his prison pod at one point. So if anybody,
Not my prison pocket.
his prison, but it was smuggled in the prison pocket. The prison pod was in the prison
At one
pocket.
point, it was in somebody's prison pocket.
Yeah. Maybe.
And then I just kept sending him stuff to listen to. And, you know, I was going through my journey through heavy metal, playing shows, doing my thing, and he was still just like locked up doing his thing. And
All right.
I was getting close to him.
And you photoshopped some sweet pictures, like
Yeah,
for
we
a
did.
Waffle House.
yeah,
Waffle House.
me, Jake, and Obama visited a Waffle House at one point.
Those
Well,
those
it got
stickers.
okay. So funny about that was my dad's side of the family did not know I was in prison probably for 4 years.
Well, I don't think we ever told Grammy.
Well, no, she knew.
Oh, she did?
because you slipped up and told one of our cousins. Oh, so anyway,
I just knew
so
that.
Damn,
I mean,
Luke.
so my-
over here.
so- so-
Loose Luke.
That's what they
So
call me.
my dad's side of the family thought I was a hotel manager in Tallahassee.
I thought you were cutting trees.
I was cutting trees in Fort Walton Beach for a while.
Yep.
I was doing all this shit all over. I guess they were embarrassed to tell them I was in prison or something.
Wait
'Cause
till they
they're,
see this.
Because they were
Until I get a load of this.
they're super fucking right wing fucking Christian prophecy fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
And I guess that doesn't go with that. But-
Revelations.
yeah, but nobody gives a fuck about our little family on my dad's side. So
That's why we're here.
who gives a fuck?
That's why we're in Florida.
Yeah.
So we started making plans for this thing called MDF. That was when we were still working together.
Yep.
It was getting close to like a year of him being out. You got to buy tickets for it, like probably like 6 to 8 months out. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going like full fucking MVP package. Spent like all the money, getting all the wristbands, doing all the shit, getting everything lined up. And it's like, hey, we're doing this because the one thing that you need to get over like something that's bothering you is like you need a goal to work towards. And I thought this was like a really great thing for him to look forward to, and also a really great thing for me to look forward to,
Yeah.
because I saw him getting out as like the start of our actual relationship as brothers. And I was just really grateful for that like fourth chance that I got to like be there and like hang out and like be cool and be human together. And I was so pumped. I told him, and it got him through it. And like we were talking about it
Yeah.
the whole time leading up to it, like through your work release and everything. And I'd bring him donuts while he was on work release, and like we'd drink coffee before you'd have to go to work, and then like I'd come up to like Clearwater like jacked up off of like fucking 4 apple fritters and like quadruple lattes from Lighthouse Donuts. Shout out to Lighthouse Donuts. in
Shout
Internet
out.
No,
Beach.
we actually
Where was the work release?
Well,
at?
we never got quads. We ordered quads one day, lattes, and the guy goes, "We don't do that." Like it was just totally out of line that we wanted
Quadruple latte.
Yeah.
And we got through it, and we made it to the trip.
Yeah. Oh, that was amazing. Just kind of opened my eyes to that there's more to life than Pinellas County, Florida.
Yeah. Although
like-
the Pinellas County is a great place. This part of Florida is really great.
It's really great if you're like 60 and coming down to Ohio and you're not an ex-con fucking scumbag piece of shit.